Hi everybody, welcome to Shanna's Sweets. I'm Shanna. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the Midwest. I thought I would bring to you a quick video showing you some of the new celebration items that's come out here in the middle of February. There is a new catalog that came out with it showing some of the new product. It also has some of the current product that's still available. If you're one of my customers, you'll be getting this new catalog. Should be getting one of my class members, and a couple of my customers would also be getting this. This came out February 15th, and it goes to the end of celebration, which is the end of March. It has some new stuff that's super neat, and I thought I would combine a couple of those items in this cute card here. Now, starting March 1st, there'll be some additional products that you can purchase that will accompany the current celebration items. Some dies and stuff that's coming out for the stamp sets, and I'll show you a flyer for those starting in March. I've only purchased a couple of those items. I don't plan on purchasing all of those, but you're welcome to get those dies if you like having dies for all your products. So to show you the new stuff here, I do have the current embossing folder, which I'm using. This is called Country Floral, and it's a dynamic, which is an extra deep embossing folder. Very, very like 3D like depthness. And I'm using that in my project today. And then the other stamp set that I'm using today is called Painted Seasons. This is a stamp set with various flowers and leaves, but it has no sentiments, so you can combine it with any sort of sentiments that you currently have. And then this is actually part of a bundle. If you see here, it's on this. It's a free with a $100 purchase because you're getting the paper and the stamp set. And I have the paper here, and I can show you real quick. You're getting 12 sheets of paper, 3 of 4 designs, and they're double-sided. This is the paper we're using today, and it's got 2 sides. This is mushrooms. My daughter fell in love with this. She wants to use it for some fairy tale stuff, so it's got 2 sides there. This one's kind of reminds me of some succulents. Goes with our paper pumpkin this month. Oops, sorry. That's the one I just showed you we're going to use today. And last but not least, kind of some pine cones and stuff there. So I will also be featuring this for my March sweet treat. This is what I'm going to be using next month. And then this current one here is the All Adorn. I haven't got, this will be on my next purchase actually that I am doing. And then this does still show the Bay, Cupcake, Roost, Lovely Lattice, Part of My Story, Hoppy. The organdy ribbon is currently not orderable at this time. Supposedly they're supposed to be getting that back here in March, hopefully, if the shipments arrive on time. Butterfly Elements, there's only not a whole lot of these left, and once they're sold out, they're not going to be able to get any more. So if you're going to be making any purchases, I'd be getting that very quickly because it's not going to be available long. And they did run out of the foil, and they're not going to be able to get any more of that. So unfortunately, that's a little, I'm not going to be able to do that. So, but there still is lots of great stuff, as you can tell, available. There is, oh, here we go. I'm saying there's still some more. The butterfly paper, I do see that running out as things wind down. So if you're really liking that paper there, I'd be getting that, a hold of that one too. The Tea Time framelits, that's definitely something if you like having not to cut fussy cutting and you're going to get that stamp set. I will be doing a class for that closer I think it's planned for in March, in which I'm using that stamp set. This is a good one for you like to do kit stuff that's got paper already. And Lasting Lily is another great floral stamp set if you're into flowers. So I'm going to be doing some cards with that one coming up. So there we go. So let's get on to this card. This should be super quick. We're going to start with the Whisper White card base. Just 8.5 by 5.5, folded at 4 1/4. And then a 4 by 5 1/4. I am using Call Me Clover because that's what I felt like this color in the background was the closest to. So that's going on my card base. And then my DSP is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8, and it's going straight on top of that. Then, like I said, I have used the DSP, and I ran it through with some early espresso. You can put a couple squirts of water on it and help it go through. You do not want to put, you want just your backboard, the embossing folder, piece of paper, and one plate because it's super thick. So I'm going to use 2 little Call Me Clover bases again. The first one is going to be 2 by 2, and then the early espresso is 1 7/8 by 1 7/8. Put a brand new thing on this tape, and it's a little stringy. And then the second one is 2 3/8 by 2 3/8 for the green. And then the early espresso is 2 1/4. And I cut out a full quarter panel, and then I cut the squares to where I thought they would look best. So now I'm going to layer these kind of in the corners here. Kind of want my rose sticking out so I can see it. And I think I'll put that one where I can see those little flowers there. Maybe I should zoom this down a little bit. There you go. Now, I have pearlized doily here. So I'm going to get one of those out. Then I'm going to grab me this piece of scrap Whisper White. And I'm using Calypso Coral and Call Me Clover. And I had a piece of Whisper White already cut here. This is a 1/2 inch by 2 inches for my banner. And I'm using a sentiment from Well Said, which is a sentiment, I have it here. This is where I'm getting my sentiments from. This big, huge set. I got the bundle. So the bundle comes with dies. And then the sentiments, you got sentiments for about anything there. And I have cut out the thanks from the dies. So that's where we're going to get our thanks from here. So the sentiment, I'm going to put clear to the left. So I'm going to have that ready. And then these stamps are distinctive, so you don't have to do any two-step stamping. Just ink it up nice and even. And then stamp, putting nice even pressure. And you get that nice distinctive stamping. And then I'm going to stamp out 3. And I'm going to go ahead, I don't have the dies for these, so I'm going to cut these out and I'm going to fast forward this on my editing, so I will see you in a few minutes. So we are going to I got my little pokey tool here to poke my sentiment out. Poke my take my Sizzix off here. Any of my little holes that didn't come out. Now, I guess I'm going to put this down first, make sure my friend is going to go right there in the corner. And then that way, I think this time I'm going to put this down second, so that way I can position it over a little bit. Like that. I'm going to really push that down so it gets down on that embossed. I think I'm going to put a couple glue dots down on my doily so it'll stay kind of there we go. And that's it. There's our card. 2 versions. There we go. So this is an awesome bundle. It's a really good deal because you get lots of great paper and a wonderful year-round stamp set that you can use for any occasion. Just match it up with any sentiments. So if you have any questions concerning celebration or what's available, just give me a message and I'll be glad to answer you.